ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। येन धौता गिरः पुंसा विमलैः शब्दवारिभिः तमश्चाज्ञानजं भिन्नं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। नत्वा सरस्वतीं देवीं शुद्धां पुण्यां करोम्यहं पाणिनीयप्रवेशाय लघुसिद्धान्तकौमुदीम्। हरि ओम। So our Prakratam is Rutva Prakarana we have started. In that in last class we saw this Gamud Agama, how it happens, and the reason why Gamud Agama only. So one question was asked, and this explanation is typed here. Then Samasuti, this sutra, and then further few more sutras we read, and we started talking about this Samasuti. Karavasana Visarjaniya, that one sutra we already saw, which will come later, 93rd sutra it is, which makes Visarga Sa. Visarga turns into Sakara because of this sutra. And the reason, the nimitta for this Visarga turning into Sakara is Khar or Avasana, means the absence of letters. So this rule, and then Sampunkanam So Vaktavya, when Vartika is there. So it says that for some and this pum, these two words are there for them. Whatever the ra is there, means the visarga, that sakara will happen always and not optionally. So later means visarga only sometimes it remains in visarga form and sometimes it turns into sakara. So by this vartika, it becomes always in the case of some and these two words. Then this Karavasana Visarjaniya for now we needed. After saying this sutra, we went back to Samasuti Sutra. Now this Sut is one agama which occurs when there is some upasarga and kru dhatu. In that situation, this Sut agama comes, or Sut comes and it sits in between some and kru dhatu. So Samparibhyam karotau bhushane. This was the sutra. In this sutra, this Sut comes. Takara will disappear. Ukara also disappears. Sa remains. And this is what the situation we get in front of us. Some sa, this kar, that kru only becomes kar later, or whatever pratyaya we are adding to kru dhatu, let it be. It can be even the ting pratyaya. Here we have taken one krut pratyaya, which is truch. But we can take any pratyaya, which is, we can take truch or null or any other pratyaya. So kru only, just for example, we need some pratyaya, that's why we have taken this truch pratyaya, or it is taken because in example it is given, that's why it is taken. So this kar is actually originally kru only, which has taken this form. Now some, sa, kar, through, this was the situation, and then the makara of some turned into rukara. This rutva took place. How it happened? So the sutra is current sutra, Samasuti. When there is Sut pratyaya, Sut agama in front of some, that some which is used in the sense of bhushana and sanghat. In this artha, these two sense are taken here. Then only the sut agama comes. In that situation now, this makara of sam is turning into rukara. Now, samaha suti pare sati rutvam syat or ruhu syat. So, samaha was shashtyanta. Samaha, this word is in shashti. Because it is in shashti and there is no any other connection of shashti as usual genitive case. So, it is obviously sthani. Sthani is expressed by using shashti in the sutras. That is the general formula. Shashti sthane yoga. That is the sutra. Now, samaha, the whole sum will not get replaced, but just last letter of it will get replaced by this ru. Alontyasya sutra. Alontyasya sutra says that whatever is being asked to be done, do not do it by mentioning shashti vibhakti or using shashti vibhakti if something is mentioned. Then do not do that word to whole word, but to the last letter of it. So thus the sum, that makar only got replaced by ru, and sa ru sa kar through. This was the situation in front of us. Now the next, this is the as it is situation we will take down here. The next sutra we need here. Okay. So sum plus sa plus kar plus, or just I will just remove this further through. Let it be for just our prakriya. Kru is there, sa is there, and sam is there. Now ma has already turned into ru, so sa ru plus sa plus ru. This is the situation, and why the sutra was samassuti. This is the sutra. Samorusya. Because of this rule, this happened. Now, here the next sutra comes. Atra anunasikah purvasya tuva. So, here is the explanation. Anunasikah syat. Anunasika syat. This is the main word. Here it is the word. Anunasiko. This is anunasikah. Va is optionally it happens, so let's just keep that va aside. Anunasikah syat. Let the anunasika happen. Anunasika, nasal. Nasal letter happen. May the nasal letter happen. Where, what is the sthani to bring this anunasika? So it is said purvasya. Purvasya. Purvasya anunasika syat. Okay. Which purva? Because for kru, sa is purva. For sa, ma is purva. For ma, sa is purva. What is the purva? Which one we should take? So, roho purvasya is roho purvasya. When we decline ru, shashti vibhakti, panchami vibhakti, shashti vibhakti becomes this roho. So, roho purvasya. Roho. To the previous of ru. That is the meaning. Roho purvasya. May or let the anunasika happen to previous letter. Previous of what? Previous of ru. So this is the ru, and what will be the purva letter of this ru? A will be the will be the purva letter. Sa will be the first letter is sa, then ru is there. So is the purva letter. Sa, then ru. This is the situation. Then there is sa. So roho purva is a. Previous of ru is a, which is there inside sa. Now this a is supposed to get anunasika. This is where roho purvasya anunasikah syad. How will it happen? Vikalpena. Optionally it will happen. Va vikalpena syad. So this a will, by this sutra, this a will turn into nasal. Because if we go to find out most similar, now sthanentaratamoha, we have to bring antaratamoha, the most similar of that previous of ru, we have to bring. What will be the most similar for a, the nasal a? The most similar nasal for this a will be the nasal a.
Anuswara.
Yeah, not anuswara. Anuswara is separate letter. Now we need that nasal which has same characteristic as a has. So, a is vowel. So we need to find out vowel. And we need to find out that vowel which is nasal, which has the qualities of nasal pronunciation, nasal characteristics. It should have. So we already had seen akara has 18 varieties. Hrasva, Dirgha, Pruta, Udatta, Anudatta, Swarita. Now this is Hrasva Akara. Now Hrasva Akara, we need Hrasva Akara only, but we need nasal Hrasva Akara. So we will bring nasal Hrasva Akara. Situation will be A, then Ru. This is what will happen. This A is getting replaced by nasal A. Anunasikah syat, पूर्वस्य अनुनासिकः स्यात्, रोः पूर्वस्य अनुनासिकः स्यात्. So the previous of ru, which is a, that will get nasal, which is a. So a will come as adesha and it will replace that akara, the normal vowel a. So this is what will happen by this sutra. Atra anunasika purvasya puva. This is the meaning. The meaning is clear of this sutra. What exact work is of this sutra?
Yes.
Now, little bit we need to understand these two words. Atra roop prakarane. Now this understanding is clear. This is what we are supposed to do. Now just because these two words are coming, we need to understand those words. So whatever understanding is there, just keep it aside now. Now just cleanly again, the separate topic is going on, kind of different topic from the actual work. The main work, main purpose is serve. This is what is going to happen by this sutra, and we already did it. So this is the situation we have got. So okay, akara will go inside, then ru, then sa, then ru. This is the situation we have got now. For now. Now atra ru prakarane. This is what we are supposed to do. Atra means here, and ru prakarane means in the topic which is going on, which is named as ru. Ru prakarana. Prakarana of ru, or the topic of ru. In the topic of ru. So here in the topic of ru, the previous of ru will get nasal. That is the full meaning. Here in the topic of ru, the previous of ru will get nasal. That is the meaning. Now atra and ru prakarna, what is this? This we need to understand. So here this is our sutra. Can you see? Atranunasikah purvasya tuva. This is our sutra. Correct. Now the ru which is not here in this sutra, Atranunasikah purvasya tuva. So this ru is there in the previous sutra, Matuvasoru sambuddhau chandasi. This is the sutra. Now from this sutra, the topic of ru begins. Means here the ru is mentioned, and it will continue till this Kharavasanayor Visarjaniyah. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I think Rosupi till this, I think it will continue. So in this here the Rutva is being discussed in all this sutra. Samasuti, Pumakkhayyam Pare. In this Samasuti also comes in this sutra only. In this particular topic only. Ototi Nityam Anunasikat Koronuswaraha Samasuti Pumakkhayyam Pare Nascho Prashan Ubhayathar Krudirghadati Samanapadi Nrunpe. All these sutras will talk about Ru. So when it is said Atra Anunasikah Purvasya Tuva, it is coming right after this Matuvasoru Sambuddhau Chandasi. So Ru is mentioned. Now by this particular sutra, it is just said that now wherever in this topic, in this particular topic where the Rutva or the Ru is going to get discussed, whenever you will bring that Ru, previous letter will be replaced by nasal of its own. So wherever hereafter by any sutra which comes in particular in this particular topic, by which we will bring that Ru, that the first work is when as soon as we bring that Ru, the previous letter, previous of that Ru, will get replaced by Anunasika, by this sutra. So by saying Atra, Maharshi Panini is saying that Atra means in this particular topic, all further sutras, wherever you will bring Ru by those sutras, previous of it will get replaced by nasal. This is the meaning of Atra Ru Prakarane. In this topic of Ru, whenever Ru will come, the previous will get Anunasika. That is the meaning. Now we will need that sutra again for a few different sutras. This Pumakkhayyam Pare, Naschavya Prashan, for this Nrunpe, for these sutras, we will need this Atranunasika Purvasya Tuva. Okay? This is the Rup Prakarana and the meaning of Atra. So here we were. Atra Rup Prakarane. So Rup Prakarana is the translation given for this Atra. Atra is appearing in the sutra here. Atra Anunasikah Syat. Atra Anunasikah Syat. In the Prakarana of Ru, Anunasika will happen. Anunasika will happen to whom? Purvasya, the previous of Rukara, the previous of Ru. That is the meaning of the sutra. So this is clear. The last two words which we saw now.
Yes,
Now, this lines I will read. Ita uttaram yasya sthane ruhu vidhiyate. Itah uttaram, hereafter yasya sthane ruhu vidhiyate, on the place of which the rukara is being asked to be done. Tatah purvasya, from that ru, purva, whatever is the previous, purvasya tu varnasya va anunasikah bhavati. Va anunasikah, vikalpena anunasikah bhavati. Vikalpena anunasikah will happen. Iti etat adhikrutam veditavyam. This is how we have to understand as adhikrita. Adhikrita means it is kind of adhikara. Then yadita urdhvam anukramishamah tatra. Yat itah urdhvam, from here, whatever anukramishamah means whatever we will do or whatever we will follow or do, tatra, there. So basically the same meaning which we saw just now. Matu asoru sambuddhau chandasi. From this sutra, rutva vidhyanantaram idam sutram patitam. So same thing. After the matu asoru sambuddhau chandasi, this sutra, immediately this atra anunasika purvasya sutra is read, patitam. Atah atra iti anena rup prakarane ityarthah gamyate. Therefore, atra, by this word, rup prakarane, in the topic of ru, this is what the meaning comes out of this atra word. The meaning. The Balamanorama, the Kasi. The same thing, just the lines are taken for this atra, the explanation of atra word. Now, the next sutra also we had read. Anunasikat poronuswaraha. Now, in this sutra, the anunasika happens to the previous of ru optionally. When it will not happen, what will happen at that time? So at that time, anunasikat parah anuswarah syat. When we will not bring this nasal of that previous letter, then anuswara will come as agama. Anuswara will come as agama. That is the meaning. So here was the situation. This was the situation. Then we separated that optionally turned into nasal, and this optionally, when we will not apply the previous sutra, atranasika purvasatva, then that akara will get anuswara as agama, means anuswara will come and it will sit in the akara. Then there will be sakara of sut, then this kru. Okay. This is the word. The anuswara has come. When, because the previous sutra is optional, when we will not apply this sutra or the work of this sutra, then the akara, which is the previous of that ru, will get anuswara as agama. Okay, anuswara as agama. These words. Now let's see the work here. Now one more thing I will clarify. Now in previous sutra, we replaced akara. We replaced what was there here. Just small difference is there between the work of this sutra and previous sutra. Is this a was replaced by nasal by previous sutra. Okay, whereas in this sutra, when the work of this sutra is, when we will not replace this akara by nasal, then anuswara will come there as agama. So it is not adesha, it does not substitute anything. It comes and it sits there. It is mentioned separately. Separately it is mentioned. Para anuswarah syad, that's how it is said. Now this is adesha, and here just that one small tiny dot is agama. So akara will remain. Now anuswara will not come, anuswara does not come if there is no vowel before it. So anuswara and visarga, they are ayogavaha, means they do not have their separate identity. They always depend upon the other letters. So here, that's what is happening. So anuswara is not coming and replacing anything, but it is coming as agama. That is the thing that I wanted to mention. Just one point, or you can make note. That is the difference between anunasika adesha and anuswara agama. Now let's see the meaning of this sutra. Agamaha tyat. This is the main meaning. May agama take place. What is agama? Just by saying agama, which agama? What is the agama? That curiosity. Answer is anuswara agama. Anuswara agama syat. May anuswara come as agama. Now, purvasmat paraha anuswara agama syat. This line we will understand when we will understand this line. Let's read this line, Kashika line, and then we will come to the Kaumudikara's line. अन्य शब्दः अत्र अध्याहर्तव्यः तदपेक्षया च इयम् अनुनासिकात् इति पंचमी. अनुनासिकात् अन्यः यः वर्णः, the exact line is this, which explains the main meaning. अनुनासिकात् अन्यः यः वर्णः रोः पूर्वः means what? That letter where we have not brought anunasika nasal form as adesha. So sa is there, and this a where we have not applied previous sutra. Okay, if we apply, a will turn into nasal. Okay, and then the next is ru. But when we do not apply previous sutra, it is just original akara. That akara is being discussed here. So anunasikat anyah, the different or different only, the different from anunasika, that which is not anunasika or that which has not been made anunasika, that later sahavarnaha roho purvaha, it is the previous of rukara, this sorry not rukara, previous of ru. So anunasikat anyah, that which is different from nasal, which is this, means we have not applied the atra anunasika purvasatva. So original akara is original akara, and that akara which is previous to ru, which is here mentioned. अनुनासिकात् अन्यः यः वर्णः अयम् अकारः यस्य अनुनासिकः न कृतः सः अकारः सः वर्णः यः रोः पूर्वम् अस्ति, सः रोः पूर्वः अस्ति, that is previous to ru. यस्य अनुनासिकः न कृतः, of which nasal is not done, that pure a. ततः परः, ततः means from that, ततः तस्मात् अकारात् यस्य अनुनासिकः न कृतः तस्मात् अकारात् परः, परः अनन्तरं, परः अनन्तरं here, परः अनुस्वारः आगमः भवति. अनुस्वार comes as agama here. तः अकारः यस्य अनुनासिकः न कृतः तस्मात् अकारात् परः अनुस्वारागमः भवति. This is the meaning. The same thing, just simplified. Now let's come to the main line which is there in Kaumudikara's line. Is this anuswaragamah syat? That much we have already written here. Now where it will happen, so it is said anunasikam vihaya, anunasikam vihaya. In Hindi I will say it will be easy. अनुनासिक को छोड़कर, जहां हमने अनुनासिक नहीं किया है, where we have not done the anunasika that later. Okay, so अनुनासिक को छोड़कर जहां हमने अनुनासिक नहीं किया है, अनुनासिकम विहाय रोहो पूर्वस्मात्, that which is there before ru, roho purvasmat. Now that which is there before ru, from that after, from that situation. पूर्वस्मात् रह अनुस्वारागमः स्यात्. So what is anunasikam vihaya? So this is anunasikam vihaya, means that which is different from anunasika, means where previous sutra is not applied, means the pure akara is there. Okay, roho purvasmat, it is previous to ru. Now purvasmat, roho purvasmat, the previous of ru, parah, after that means here. Swaragamaha sya. Is this line clear, or should I make it more clear? Bit confusing, but yeah.
Naranji, two questions. One is like you said Anunasikat Paro Nuswaraha, the Anunasika is Adesha.
Yeah.
Right? But we are not doing Adesha there, right? We are only doing Agama. You add Anunasika to the Akar. The Akara does not disappear.
Okay.
Whereas in the next sutra, yes. Sorry, I made a mistake. Atranunasikaha purvasya tuva. There you said it is adesha, but we are not doing adesha. We are only adding to the akara, the anunasik. Whereas in anunasikat paro anuswaraha, you said agama. Yes, we are adding anuswara. That is okay. Why are you calling it adesh when you are not doing adesha?
Okay. This is the question.
This is one question, and the other question was like, what in usage? What is the difference in having a anunasik or anuswara?
Okay. Now the first question. We are just adding this upper Chandrabindu to the akara here. So literally we are just doing agama. We are not replacing akara. So original akara, that is the question. So this is the question. So how can we call it adesha? It is not replacing anything. So basically this is a and this is a. First a is common a, whereas second a is nasal a, and this is a plus anuswara. So when I split a, there is a only. When I split a, there is a only. And when I split there is a plus anuswara. Anuswara has separate identity. Chandrabindu does not have. This Chandrabindu is the part of that a. Here, this Anunasika a is not having Chandrabindu as additional part. Its own identity itself is the a which is pronounced with nose. So though it is appearing, so a is there and we added anuswara, so it is like looking like and then here also there is a, we are just adding Chandrabindu. So Chandrabindu is not the separate something, just like anuswara is there. Anuswara has its own identity. it exists as a letter, whereas Chandrabindu does not exist as a letter. It does not have any separate identity. It is akara only. It is the part of that akara. Therefore, it does not get separated. So when I say, or when the Granthakara says that or the Anunasika comes as Adesha, this akara, full akara comes and it replaces this akara, the normal akara. So this does not get separated from its Chandrabindu or its nasalness, which is added to that, which may appear as though it is added to it. Okay? Its own identity itself is nasal. So we are not adding Chandrabindu. There is no such thing called Chandrabindu as separate existing letter, just like Anuswara is. So for in previous sutra, Anunasika Hasyat, when it is said Anunasika Hasyat, the nasal comes and it sits, it replaces the akara. And as we have already seen, there are 18 types of akaras for akara, then ikara also are there 18, then ukaras 18, 30 rukaras, then ekar, a, I, o are 12, 12, 12, 12. So 9 are nasal varieties and 9 are common varieties. Okay, so nasal variety itself is having their own separate identity. So this is the answer of first question.
So the ukala for a and anunasik a will be same, whereas the ukala will be different for a with anuswara.
Ukala, you are saying that kala, the time of pronunciation? No. Same.
So the matra will not change for Chandrabindu.
No.
Whereas it will change for Anuswara.
Yeah, Anuswara will make it Guru. Not Matra will be increased, but it will make it Guru. There is one concept, Laghu and Guru for Chanda. When we compose something, we need this Laghu Guru Saudhnya. These two Saudhnyas are made. Something is called Laghu, something is called Guru. So even all the Hraswa Swaras are called Laghu, all Dirgha Swaras are called Guru. Hraswa Swara also sometimes is called Guru when it is followed by Anuswara, by Visarga, or by any conjunct consonant. In these three conditions, the previous Hraswa Swara will be called Guru. So it is for Laghu Guru Saudhnya.
And also Antya Laghu can be Vikalpena Guru.
Yeah, Antya Laghu, if meter is meter needs Guru at the end. Now the Shardul Vikridita is there. Suryashmair Yadimas Sajav Satataga Shardul Vikriditam. Now Ga letter, the last letter, the Guru is required. And suppose we composed something and the last ending letter, vowel, is not Guru. But as per the rule, it is supposed to be Guru. Then now if it is ending and nothing is there after it, we cannot make it Guru at the end of Pada. So that freedom is given in Chanda Shastra. If it is last, the Padantya, the Padantya, then it will be considered as Guru. So that freedom is given. So one more condition. Yeah. So the first question is clear?
Yes, clear.
And the second question was, what was it?
In usage, the difference, I think you explained before.
Difference is, second one is Anuswara, which will be pronounced like almost Ma. So that is the pronunciation for now, because this Anuswara will change its own pronunciations as per the further rules when we will we saw. No. Yeah, we already saw anuswara turns into the nasal of next. Those are the rules. So it depends. Its pronunciation always gets changed. Whereas nasal, which is the anunasika swara, it will remain as it is. It will not change its own pronunciation. That is the difference, and that's why the anuswara and visarga are mentioned as the separate category of letters, whereas these nasal vowels are vowels only. They are called swara, whereas we cannot call anuswara as vyanjana or swara. They are totally different category of letters. So that is the difference. Okay, so the meaning of this sutra, Vritti, we were seeing, अनुनासिकम विहाय रोहो पूर्वस्मात् परः अनुस्वारागमः स्यात्. So अनुनासिकम विहाय यह, I will add few more words. रोहो पूर्वः वर्णः तस्मात् परः, or I will say agre. Just this very unusual word I am adding here. Tasmat पूर्वस्मात् परः अग्रे अनुस्वारागमः स्यात्. So अनुनासिकम विहाय यह रोहो पूर्वः वर्णः तस्मात् पूर्वस्मात् परः अग्रे अनुस्वारागमः स्यात्. So where we have not brought this anunasika as adesha on the place of previous letter of ru, there anuswara will come as agama. Okay. So now in front of us, this will be the situation where atra anunasika purvasya tuva. By that sutra, optionally we brought anunasika on the place of a, and because it is optional, when we will not apply, the pure a, the original a will remain as it is. So that a will get anuswara as agama, and then we will get this second situation. So these two forms we will get on the place of, oh, I didn't add here rule. On the place of akara, this, or with akara, on the place of akara anunasika, with akara this, with anuswara. This is the situation. Okay, these are the two works. First work is done by atra anunasika purvasitva. Second work is done by anunasikat purvanuswaraha. Ru is brought by samasruti. Sut is brought by, which sutra does not occur here. This samparibhyam karotau bhushane, by this sutra. And this kru is kru, which we all want to take somewhere. So this was the situation, and these are the works done here. Sutrastha words we didn't take. Anunasikat paraha anuswaraha. So anunasikat paraha, one more word was asked to be added here. Anya shabdha atra adhyahartavya. In this sutra, anya word we are supposed to understand. So anunasikat anyaha yaha varnaha tasmat paraha anuswaraha syat. I will type here. When Kashikakara says anya shabdha atra adhyartavya, kutra adhyartavya, atra adhyartavya. Anunasikat anyaha, that, so which letter it refers? It refers to the akara which is not replaced by anunasika. That is the meaning of anunasikat anyaha. Anunasikat anyaha yaha. Okay, just sutra words I will type. Anunasikat anyaha, then in bracket tasmat paraha anuswaraha, then again syat. This is the meaning. Anunasikat anyaha paraha anuswaraha syat. So here I'll put one comma because the paraha anuswara is separate and anunasikat anyaha is separate. So, this can be considered as the complement to be complete the first sentence. Anunasika tanya, that letter which is not replaced by anunasika. Okay, here but the sentence does not get complete. It is not the complete sentence. The sense remains. We need some extra meaning to complete the whole sense of this sentence. Paraha anuswara syat, where the anuswara come after it, and then we get the complete sentence. So first, that's why the comma is given here. I think. Now, both the sutras are done. Atra anunasika purvasya anunasikat purvanuswarah. In the atra anunasika purvasya atra rup prakarane, that additional thing we saw. Now let's come back to the prakrutam anusarama. This is what the prakrutam is. This is where we are. So we have already seen this much. Atranunasika purvasya. Here the sa, here can you see this sa? Now a is not separately mentioned. A is already there inside the sa. And by atranunasika purvasya va vikalpena, we have turned that common akara, common vowel a, into nasal. And because it is vikalpena, here this second sakara shows that in one case this sutra is not applied and the akara which is there prior to this ru not replaced by nasal. This is what it shows, this sakara. Now next step, anunasikat purvanuswarah, that sakara where we had not brought this nasal, okay, where the akara is there inside that sakara, that akara, after that akara, anuswara agama will happen, and thus anuswara came and it said here. On the top of sakara it appears, but it is the order of this particular group of letters is sa, then a, and then anuswara. This is the situation. Whereas here sa and anunasika a. This is the situation with this sa. Okay. Now sa, sam, ru, sa, this kru dhatu is kar, through. This is the situation. Okay. The three sutras work is done. Now the next step is this ru is there. Okay. Now using this ru, we applied two different sutras, which are these atra anunasika purvasya and anunasikat purvanuswara. Both of these sutras, they are dependent upon the previous sutra, which is samastuti. Okay. Now next is that ukara which is there inside this ru gets it saudhnya, upadeshe anunasikait. It gets it saudhnya, tasya lopa, it will disappear, just ra will remain. Correct. Now ra remained. We had seen in the Sanskrit, the grammar, wherever there is half ra at the end of pada, that will get visarga. Khravas anayor visarjaniya. This sutra we had already seen, which comes here. 93rd sutra it is. Khravas anayor visarjaniya. So literally this work, which we already saw in the case of Ramaha, how it happens. Now, this example, Ramaha, here, where we turn that ra into visarga, okay, that work happened avasane paresati, when there was absence after this ra. But there were two nimittas. What? Khari avasane cha. Khari paresati, avasane paresati cha refasya visargasya. These are the two lines we had already seen here. Now avasane paresati padantasya refasya visargasya. This is what we have seen in the case of Ramar. After Ramar, that ra, there was nothing. There was absence of letters. In that case, we turn that ra into visarga. Now, what about the first nimitta, which is the khar? If khar is there, then also visarga is supposed to turn, ra is supposed to turn into visarga. That situation is this. Here, there is ra. It is a part of this sum. Originally it was some. The ma of some was replaced by this ru. Ru, ukara disappeared, ra is there, and now this ra is supposed to get replaced by visarga by kharavasanayor visarjaniyah. Khari pare sati. When there is khar pratyahara letter in front of that ra, will get replaced by visarga. Now ra is there, and sa is khar pratyahara letter. Kha pha cha tha tha cha ta ta ka pa sha sha sar. So here sa comes, the last letter of that khar pratyahara. So ra is supposed to turn into what? Visarga. Khari pare sati roho visarjaniyah. The rakara will turn into visarga. So this is what was supposed to happen. Okay, this is the situation here. So sa and then ra was supposed to turn into visarga plus sa plus kar plus to. But this visarga, okay, this does not happen. This visarga does not remain visarga, but it turns into sakara. Okay. Now why? So vartika we had seen. This is the vartika. खरी अवसाने च पदान्तस्य रेफस्य विसर्गः खरी अवसाने च संपुंकानां सह वक्तव्यः. That's how we have to understand. खरी परे सति रेफस्य विसर्गः स्यात्, किन्तु संपुंकानां तावत् सह वक्तव्यः स स्यात्. So though Maharshi Panini ji is saying, may the refa get turned into visarga when it is followed by khar pratyahara letter or avasana. If it is regarding some or pum, these two words, then that ra will not turn into visarga, but may it turn into sakara. Or this is how it is supposed to be said. Vaktavya, may it be said like this. That is the meaning. So, as per the Kharavasana Visarjaniyah, Refa was about to turn into Visarga, but it stopped the turning that Refa into Visarga and it said that turn it into Sakara. Okay. So here we come back, and this was the situation which was supposed to happen as per the Kharavasana Visarjaniyah, and this is what I have written. Kharavasanayor visarjaniyah iti khari pare satvat khar, because there is khar after it, roho of that ra visarjaniyatve prapte, the visarjaniyatva was about to happen, was supposed to happen. Sampunkanam so vaktavyah iti vartikena, by sampunkanam so vaktavyah, by this vartika, satvam bhavati. This visarga, this repa gets satvam bhavati and not visarga. So Kharavasana Visarjaniya does not get applied. Sampunkanam so vaktavya, this vartik comes and it says that okay, stop. Don't become visarga, just turn it into sakara. That is the meaning. So what situation we get in front of us? So this ra, will remove this step. This ra was supposed to turn into visarga, does not turn into visarga, but sampunkanam so vaktavya, by this vartika, it turns into sakara. So now in front of us, the situation is sa, sam, sa, kar, through. This is the situation. Now, just the main prakriya, the main topic which was going on here gets concluded here. Means starting from Samastuti till Kharavasanayor Visarjaniya and the Vartika of Kharavasanayor Visarjaniya sampunkanam so vaktavya. Till this, after applying all sutras, this is what we get in front of us. Now it's time to connect them. This next steps are about this through, how this through the through turns into ta. This is in Subanta Prakriya, we will see. So just this in between Prakriya you can avoid if you remember, or you can if you are able to understand, you can just go through it. Just through becomes ta, and the situation comes in front of us like this. Now you just here only you just turn those. So one is nasal, another is some, then this is sa, then ta. So further, after applying this prakriya, this is the situation comes in front of us. Now we are supposed to connect them together. One will be this sounds karta with nasal variety when we apply atra anunasika purvasya. The second form comes when we apply anunasikat purvanuswara, when we bring anuswara as agama. First one is anunasika adesha, second one is anuswara agama. The two examples are examples are clear.
Yes, Ji.
Prakriya, is there any doubt? Should we move to the next topic then? Should we move to the next topic?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Anything left? Let's read the next sutra. Umakhayyam pare, umakhayyam pare, umakhayyam pare. Meaning the vritti you will see. Pruhusya. The prakarana is going on. Pruhu. May pruh happen. Where should it happen? So pumaha pruhusya. Pumaha, the pum word is there. May ru happen to pum. Now pum is supposed to get replaced by ru, but pum does not get replaced by ru, but just the last of pum gets replaced by ru, because alontyasya. Pumaha ruhusyat. What is there any nimitta? So nimitta is of course pumaha is in shashti. You can understand now. Pumaha ruhusyat. Ruhu is in pratama. Okay. Then pumaha is in shashti, shashtiantam. Then khayi, ampare khayi. Pare sati pumaha ruhusyat. When there is khay pratyahara letter in front of pum, may the ru happen to pum. Is there any other criteria also, is or something additional? So ampare khai. pare khai. What type of khai? Kha, pha, cha, tha, tha, cha, ta, ta, ka, pa. These letters. So kha, pha, cha, tha, tha, cha, ta, ta, ka, pa. This is ka, kha, cha, cha, ta, tha, ta, tha, pa, pa. These letters are there. Means the first and second letters of all 5 groups are taken in this khai pratyahara. Shashrasar are avoided. All these are hard consonants. The first and second letters are hard consonants. Cha, sha, and sa are excluded from this khai pratyahara. First and second letter of all groups taken in this khai pratyahara. So khai means that type of ka, kha, ka, cha, ta, ta, pa, kha, cha, ta, ta, pa, which is getting followed by pratyahara letter. Pratyahara is ayo, elu, eso, ayo, ayo, na, nya, ma, na, na. When a, e, u, u, I, u,
I, ru, ru, ye, o, I, au, aya, vara, la, yama, gana, na.
these letters are khai is cha. So basically these are the just first and second letters. So ka, kha, cha, cha, ta, tha, ta, tha, pa, pa. So khajak, dako, khajak, dako. These are the letters. Now this should be followed by So, pum plus khai plus in this situation, khai which is getting followed by that type of khai should be there. Then this ma of pum will get replaced by what? Ru. This will be the step. Pu, then ru, then plus khai. This is the work of Pumakkhayyam Pare Sutra. Okay. So pum word, then khai, then then ma of pum will get replaced by ru. So pare khai, pare yasya sah parah kah khai iti parah khai. Now pare tasmin pare khai sate pare khai pare sati pumah makarasya, here I will type makarasya ruhu syat, ru will happen. That is the meaning. So this prakriya I have typed. Original word is pums. Because of this parakshane dhatu, just additional thing. Parakshane dhatu gets dumsun pratyaya and it becomes pa-ums. Then the dumsun there is du, and because of that ditva, the ti bhaga gets lupta, means akara gets disappeared from there. Then pa-ums remains. Pums becomes, then the sakara disappears and just pum remains. Okay. Then this situation comes. Further prakriya is not in pum word. Pums only becomes pum. That sakara disappears. Sayavantasya lopa only sakara should get disappear. I'm not just sure about that. Pums is the pratipadika, original pratipadika, and it gets declined further and it becomes puman. Puman, the first, this form is declined. I have declined here, but I didn't explain here how the pums is becoming pum. But I think in next class I will mention that. The Sayavantasya lopa only should apply. So puman, pums shabda, originally it is pums, it becomes pum, and now pumancha sau kokilascha means the male cuckoo bird is the word here. Male cuckoo bird, and samasa is taking place. So this is karmadharaya samasa. What type of cuckoo? So male cuckoo. It is being talked about male cuckoo. So specifically the male cuckoo bird is what poet or the speaker wants to talk about. So now original word for male is pums and kokila is kokila for the cuckoo bird. Now he wants to make the compound word pum and plus the pums plus pums plus kokila. This is the situation. This situation comes in front of him, and the vigraha of it is this. Puman cha asau kokilascha. Puman cha asau kokilascha. In this situation, pums plus kokila, this situation comes, this form comes in front of us. Now this sakara disappears because in samasa, all these words, whatever the words or whatever the number of words we will see, those are considered as padas. And this pums is also pada, therefore this sakara disappears. Sakara has already disappeared, and in front of us there is situation now pum plus kokila. Pum plus kokila. Now this makara of pum will get replaced by ru. That is the ampare khai pumoruhusya. Now khai pratyahara letter is there after pum, which is ka. Ka comes in khai pratyahara. There is makara of pum. This ka is getting followed by pratyahara letter, which is o. Here comes o in pratyahara. Now this khai, which is getting followed by and there is pum before it. So this ma will get replaced by ru. Thus we get pu, ru, then la. Scroll website. Okay, this pumakkhayyam pare. By this sutra, pumakkhayyam pare, ma got replaced by ru. Now, further, as we had already seen, whenever we will bring ru, atra ru prakarane, atra anunasika purvasya tuva, this sutra will get applied, and then the pa, this ukara is there. This ukara, once it will get replaced by anunasika of that u, and when we will not apply that sutra anunasika purvasya tuva, then anunasikat paro anuswaraha, ukara will get anuswara agama, and then ra will be there, and then kokila. Now this ra, both the sutras will be there. So atranu nasika purvasya. So this sutra will get applied, and then anunasikat paro second sutra will get applied. This and these two forms will come in front of us. Now ra, which is supposed to become visarga by kharavasanayor visarjaniya, does not happen. The vartika gets applied. So pa slash this becomes sa. Now, reason we will write Kharavasana yor visarja niyah iti roho niyatve prapte वक्तव्यः येन वार्तिकेन रोः So by Kharavasanayor Visarjaniyah, Ra was supposed to turn into Visarga. Iti Visarjaniyatve prapte, Kharavasanayor Visarjaniya iti Roho Visarjaniyatve prapte. Sampunkanam so vaktavyaha iti vartikena. Iti anena vartikena. Roho Sattvam, natu Visarjaniyatvam. Okay. So Visarga turns into Sa. And now what is the further process? Nothing. Just connect and we get both the example solved. One is Puns Kokilaha and second one is Puns Kokilaha. This is first. These are the two examples here given. Puns Kokilaha and second one is Pums Kokilaha. So both the examples are solved. So the examples Vritti and Sutra is clear.
Yes.
Yes, Ji.
So I just then today we will conclude here. Just one question I will give. This Khayyam Pare, which Sandhi has taken place here? Khayyam Pare in this word. Huh? And guess is also fine. This ya with e is generally we give to children in exam to confuse them. Students do get confused when they see two yakaras connected together. It is Yanadesha, Iko Yanachi Sutra is applied here. Ya, inside ya there was E, and then there was A, and that E got replaced by Ya. So Ya plus Ya, and then A is there. You can solve this example. We get good examples in Sutras itself. We'll do Shanti Patha. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम।
हरि ओम।